61 things changed in Microsoft 365 Copilot between July 27th and August 7th. That number is not the story. 2 of them went backwards, and the one governance control that moved forward lists no commercial cloud. Here are 6 worth your attention. Start with money. Microsoft's cost management update did not add spending alerts. It improved them, and an admin action is buried in that word. Microsoft's own line is that admins should recreate alerts on existing spending policies where notifications are required. If you set an alert months ago and never touched it, go and look. The policy logic changed too. Where 2 policies cover the same user, they stay on the one with the highest per user limit and are not moved off it when they hit it. Overages during a task are not charged and will not appear as credits consumed in your cost reports. None of this touches your per-seat license. This is the metered layer next to it for services like CoWork and the WorkIQ APIs. Domain exclusion for web grounding is gone. On August 4th, Microsoft said the feature has been rolled back at this time and that it is evaluating next steps. If your plan for stopping Copilot reaching particular sites was this control, that plan has no product behind it right now. That was not the only reversal. Here is the roadmap entry for complex web search in Copilot for Excel. The description opens with, "We have decided not to move forward with this change at this time." Now look to the right of it. The same entry still shows a rollout start of July 2026. No status label, no canceled badge, just a start date for something that is not coming. And the Cloud Instances field says worldwide, so unlike the last item, this one was for everybody. Now the one that advanced and the one most likely to be misread. Purview data loss prevention is being extended to external web search, so a policy can stop Copilot putting sensitive data into a web query in real time. Genuinely useful. Read the Cloud Instances field on the entry. Government Community Cloud, GCC High, and Department of Defense. Commercial tenants are not listed. That is not Microsoft ruling it out. But it does mean there is nothing dated for you to plan against. Rolling out does not mean rolling out to you. 5th, 3 models landed. GPT 5.6 for knowledge work. Claude Sonnet 5 for agentic multi-step work in PowerPoint, Word, and CoWork. And Claude Fable 5 in CoWork for longer projects. The OpenAI refresh needed nothing from you. Anthropic works differently. Claude is on by default for most commercial cloud tenants. It defaults to no users in the EU, EFTA, and the UK. And an admin can scope it to name users or groups. So the question is not whether you approve this. It is whether you know which of those settings your tenant is sitting on. Last, something you can use, with 2 caveats. Agent Access Insights now gives you a heat map of agent activity across SharePoint and OneDrive for spotting hotspots and unusual access. First caveat, the underlying report is not new. It has been there since about November 2025. The heat map is the new part. Second caveat, it sits inside SharePoint Advanced Management, so you need that add-on, or a Copilot license in the tenant. And the roadmap entry for the heat map still reads in development. Last touched on the 4th of June. The blog says July. Check your own tenant before you promise anybody a dashboard. That is 6 of 61. The full list is on the site with a status on every item, including the ones still only in development. Link below.